just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Max Fried. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout. Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Pulls it in for the out. Lau at the plate. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now here is Trent Grisham. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. This one in the air. Caballero makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And a foul ball. That one ripped. Back there. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Max Fried will go to work. Fought off foul. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me, and now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
1 away. Cameron Meisner next to hit for the Rays. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the batter now, Travis Jankowski. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. And it's fouled away. Caballero in his 2nd season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Jankowski off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the shortstop at the play, Anthony Volpe. Boz back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Pablo Reyes stands in. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's the ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. The Rays leading on the solo homer.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
Also really good at that. What I like about this guy, his back stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground, Aranda. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in New York, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher for the Rays, Ben Workbet. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter.
Chandler Simpson.
In there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz now. Right through there for his strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 1 so far. Swing, and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. That's out number 2. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. First time up was a pop out. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
And Judge spoils that one. Out to short, Caballero. Tosses across to first. That's the 3rd out. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. That one fouled off. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. That smash towards center. And there's one down. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Fly to left his first time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Pablo Reyes now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Goldie off of first with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive. Flying after this one. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here is Jason Dominguez. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Coming home. Oh, the throw is wild. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. So runner at second, 2 down. And now here is Austin Wells. That one the other way. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. This one popped up. Caballero. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in New York, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Cameron Meisner. Swinging a foul straight back. Meisner measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And that's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Late swing, foul to the left. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Freed out of the stretch, fires. High fly ball down the left field line. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Liner, base hit. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Meisner on third. Caballero at first. 1 gone. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got him looking. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now here is number 14. That ends the. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Boz back to work. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
First pitch swinging, and he squared up the slider. He was ready for it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 2 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Meisner makes the catch, and there's one gone. Ben Rice, the next to hit.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Out to center. Has a beat on it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, number 11.
So man aboard. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. The other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Back in the Bronx. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. High fly ball out towards left field. Ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Aranda in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez on his way over. Brings it in. And that. Bottom of the 6th. In now is the Yankees DH, Pablo Reyes. To third, Caminero. Handles, throws to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And here is Jason Dominguez. Lined into right. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. That one pushed to the left and foul. Yankees up by 3. Fly ball center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, new inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. At the plate, Cameron Meisner.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Judge pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez. And that is that. Nothing. Back in the Bronx, and the batter now, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's 1 away. Now Now here's Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. One out, bases empty. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
Aaron.
0 for 3 in this
Judge.
one. First pitch misses. Right side and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That one 95 to finish him off. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Fried into his 8th inning of work, Zingy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Caught him looking for the K. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Peraza fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Number 14 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Pepio back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. And that one misses up and in. Now 1-2. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Foul ball there.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ground ball right side. Loud. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Pepio, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. In the air out to center. On the move. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Reyes, 1 strike. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Up the middle. Inning over.
He's out.
But the solo shot stretches their lead. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the ninth. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. In the air out towards right center. Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting.
And here comes the Yankees.
Pitching.
Here
for
comes
the
the
Yankees.
closer here in the ninth, Babe
Number 23.
Vizcaíno. On for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium. But the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw. And just let him lead you in this one.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. Down to the last out for the Rays. Now at the plate, Junior Caminero. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game.